another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Pirates will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Leaves it with the running back. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere. The Pirates in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Connor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
After the run, now to throw. Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback's showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble. And while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the run, it's Udo. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
The sure hands, it's Kelly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. Tight end now in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Offense gets set for second down. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Got enough space. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Right back to the well. Fights off a defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Blue Hens have a lot of options on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Dickey. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the grab outside, it's Dickey. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the option. There he goes. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll ride the running back and leave him with it.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Finds his man. It's Cobb. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Pirates are flying down the field. Rides the back and leaves it. To the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Now it's second and goal. Jones to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And picking up the first down would be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Corner's going to give them room. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, ECU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Here he comes with the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Udo. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Jones to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Pirates! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways. We're just going to throw it over the top of the D. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Dickey. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Phelps. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Delaware.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10.
Spider.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Timeout.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led.
Oh, he wants it all. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
East Carolina. And they'll take
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, East Carolina. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up by 28 over Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Dances away to buy time. He'll try to do it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, you get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
it's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point is good. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got it in the middle. It's Connor. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. Jones wants to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Pirates are on the move. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ECU.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He's looking to pass. A little release to the back. Worked on the touchdown, might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The snap sets up to throw. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Using the quick game. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
The inside handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback making checks. Going to sling it on second down. Touchdown, Delaware! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys with the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Finds a little space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Pirates come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Handoff from the gun. Gets it inside the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Touchdown, Pirates! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit, too, because they knew.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He's going to fire deep. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosion.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Take over. First and 10.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They pushed the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Going over the top. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
Looking for more room.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Racing down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Turning it on. Past the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
42, Spider. 4-2. Ready, go.
Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Jones to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down.
Okay,
now
ready?
the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Green 25.
They want to throw it. Release to the back. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.